Good morning. It's day 12. Mosquitoes, terrible.
Yeah.
You see them swarming all around. We've got our bug nets on. It is just the farther we get into Oregon, the worse they've been getting. Jason's legs got eaten up this morning when he was putting his tent away. They're so loud at night, you can just hear them swarming around the tent. It's kind of creepy. We feel better this morning. Jason's got some knee pain. Other than that, not too bad. It's nice and cool. We got a lot earlier start today than normal. So it's supposed to be mid to low 70 temperatures today. So that's nice.
Yes, this week actually.
Our goal today is 10 to 12 miles. And at that pace, we should hit Crater Lake in 3 days. Today and then 2 days after. So Sunday.
Friday.
Just kind of enjoying the cool weather. Jason's recovering from his 1,000 bug bites on his legs. Poor guy. Poor guy. Yeah, that might be his trail name, Bug Bite Boy. Pretty cool. Yeah, you get on this side of the mountain, it looks completely different.
Yeah.
Can't get views like this sitting at home, I'll tell you that. It's a lot of work getting up here, but man, it's so beautiful.
It is.
If you ever get a chance to do something like this, I would definitely do it. It's hard,
Yeah.
but you can make memories that'll last a lifetime, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, this is a great view.
Not very many people have seen these views before, so it's cool to see it in person and know that we put in the work to get up here, and this is part of the payoff. You know, it's amazing. The big mountain there to the right is Mount McLaughlin, and then that smaller one to the left of it is Brown Mountain. We hiked from Brown Mountain. Right in between there is Fish Lake on the other side of that ridge. And yeah, we've hiked from Mount McLaughlin all the way out to here.
Many ridges.
Yeah. I think this is the highest point we've been on so far, isn't it? Like, I don't think we've been higher than this yet. We're about 80 miles in so far. And yeah, that makes it feel like we've made some distance.
Yeah.
Nice. We found snow that's actually blocking our path now. We're at about 7,200 feet of elevation.
I gotta slip on this and die.
Yeah, don't fall. 7,200 feet of elevation, and the first snow that I've actually had to climb on to get over to the trail.
This is nice.
A whole 10 feet. I don't think we can make it any farther.
I'm gonna fall right here. Oh,
Almost slides to your death.
what, there's more up there.
Wow.
No way.
We've hit snow. We just reached 7,255 feet. And it is a beautiful view from up here. You can see so far. Whew, that is steep. Did you just throw a rock?
Yeah. You wanna hear it? Listen to this.
It sounds so weird, all that shale.
I'm gonna do one more. Ready?
Ready. Well, that was underwhelming.
Let's do a different one.
I want to follow it running down the hill. Yeah, I can't see that. We got to the first major snow on the trail. We're about halfway down this mountain now, but at the top there was a pretty sketchy slope covered in snow. Can't see it from here. Well, kind of. Way up there. And it was pretty steep. And we decided to walk down the rocks below it instead of walking on the snow. It was very sketchy. I didn't like it. We don't have micro spikes or crampons or ice axes, so this snow is very slushy right now, very slippery. Just the stuff we are walking in, I have to be very careful not to slip while I'm recording here. These shoes are great on dirt and rock, but not so much on snow. They're a little slippery. Thankfully, this isn't super steep, so you can't like fall down the mountain, but you can still slip and fall into a rock and hurt yourself, so gotta be careful. This reminds me of winter camping, except for I normally have snow boots on.
Yeah.
Whew.
No traction.
Yeah, so it's beautiful,
Oh yeah.
but I'm glad we don't have a whole bunch of this to do, because this would take forever. Yeah, see, we just came down that mountain.
Yeah, I almost fell off a cliff. That was fun. No.
We took the safer way down, I think. Jason's never.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just post holding down by that tree. Jason's never done any mountaineering or any major snow travel on elevation, so I probably could have made it across that. It was still sketchy, but I didn't want to take him on that with these shoes. I'm glad we stopped.
Oh.
It's beautiful. So we just came from up there where that snow is, right there. We crossed right there where that mound of snow is. That's the most snow we've seen this whole time. Might be the most snow we see the whole time.
You can kind of see the path where the butt slide.
Yep, the glissade path.
Yeah, the butt slide.
Crazy. One card.
One card.
I win.
No, I had a 9.
That's it?
I'm at 29 now.
Okay,
now
we're
we're-
playing Crazy 8 again. Jason's got 29 points out of 0. We're playing to 100.
I won the first game, by the way.
Yeah, whatever. We're not. That doesn't count. We didn't record that one, so they don't know that. I'm gonna edit that out. I have the power to make this look however I want.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's the most angles I've shot of anything. Everything's been one angle, and
The card games should be the most detailed thing about the
like
trip.
6 different angles. Are you serious?
You had to draw 2.
Really?
That sucks.
You did that. You cheated, cheater.
Oh my god. I need to show him my hand again.
What are you doing in there? You eating a s'mores Pop-Tart?
No, I said I hope this is a s'mores Pop-Tart.
You hope it is?
Yeah.
I hope it is too, for your sake. This is day 13, right?
I don't know anymore.
We're just breaking down camp, getting ready to go. A little bit later start. It's 7:30 in the morning, but that view, though.
That Buddha.
That view. It's amazing. See so far. Yeah. What a way to wake up in the morning. Welcome to day 13 of the PCT. We've got our mosquito head nets on again. They're not as bad as they were yesterday, but they're just flying in our eyeballs and up our noses, and it's just annoying, so we put them on.
Yeah.
We slept really good last night. It was cold because we were up higher in the snow. This morning, we're heading 10 to 12 miles, depending on how we feel, but the main concern is water. We have about 24, 25 miles left to Crater Lake, and coming up in about 9 miles, there is supposedly a water source, but it's unreliable. Sometimes it dries up, so we don't know if it's actually there or not. If that's the case, then we'll go almost 20 miles before we have a new water supply. If we find water at this place, then we'd have a 14-mile hike without water, so that'd be better, but we're not sure. So we're really hoping to find water because we've only been averaging about 12 miles a day.
Yeah.
So a 20-mile stretch without water would be tough. I've got 4.5, he's got 4. Thankfully it's been cooler for the last few days, and it's supposed to stay cooler this rest of this week, but gotta stay hydrated out here. We're sweating a lot, we're moving, we need the water. So that's our first mission for today, get water, and lots of it.
Look
Just
at
a
that
little
guy.
guy.
Oh,
We heard there was thousands of them around here, but we saw one earlier. I didn't record it, but he's trying to get away. He's so little.
It's pretty cool.
For reference, that's the tip of my trekking pole. That's how small he is. So we just ate lunch.
Yeah.
Forgot to record it. We were enjoying it too much.
Yeah, totally.
But we just entered a burn scar. You can tell by all the burned trees around us. And we have about 4 miles of this until we get to camp. We've gone a little over 8 miles already today. We've made good progress. We're gonna stop around 12 miles. The thing about burn scar is it's dangerous to camp in these areas because these trees are very brittle, and it doesn't take much of a breeze to knock one over or to knock a branch off. So finding a campsite in the middle of a burn scar is kind of risky unless you've got an area that's clear. So 4 miles from here, we'll still be in the middle of this scar, but there's a meadow out in the middle of all the trees that's pretty safe from the falling ones. So that's where we're gonna make camp if it's empty, hopefully, because the next campsite past that's not in the scar is 5 more miles. We don't want to go 17 miles today. I don't think we have it in us.
Well,
maybe, I don't
we're
know.
gonna have to if there's no spots, but I'm pretty sure there will be.
Yeah, it's just too risky to camp in this burned stuff. We're exposed out in the open. There's no shade. You got trees that could fall over at any minute. So
We're having fun.
the faster we get through this, the better. But it's a pretty big scar. We're about 3/4 of a mile from camp and water. We're still in the burn zone, but there's a little green patch we're walking through. There's enough dead trees mixed in here that it's not really safe to camp, so we're gonna go past this, and there's that little open place we were telling you about, and there should be a pond there. I don't know how clean it is, but we'll see if the Sawyer filter does its job.
Yeah.
Might have to put some extra flavoring in the water, but it'll be clean enough to drink, that's for sure. So this tree in front of us is a perfect example of why you don't want to camp near burned wood. Look at that. It's a pretty big tree, and it's just resting on that. Just a couple pieces left. So yeah, be careful in burn zones, that's why. Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to day 14 of the PCT.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Of course, we haven't actually hiked for 14 days. We've only hiked 10 days, but still 14 days away from home. We stayed at the prairie we talked about last night. Didn't film any of it because there was other people there, but it got chilly last night. Got down to 43 degrees inside my tent, so it probably got colder than that outside. But this morning we're only about 11.5 miles away from Crater Lake.
Yeah.
So we'll be hitting that today around 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We got our earliest start yet, about 7 a.m. And Jason pointed out this morning, we're gonna hit 100 miles today in about 6 miles. It'll be 100 miles of trail. Technically, we've already hiked over 100 miles if you count all the little side detours we've taken. Like to get to Fish Lake, that trail's a 2-mile detour one way, so 4 miles there, etc. Lots of little detours like that. Yeah, we're gonna hit some mile markers today.
Yeah.
There's no more water stops until we get to Crater Lake, so we're carrying about 4 liters each right now, and that's gotta last us until we get there.
I'm good.
Should be fine. Jason, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Great. Good.
Good. You ready to get to Crater Lake? Get a
Yeah.
shower? Yeah?
I gotta buy lots of stuff.
Gonna get some souvenirs
Yeah.
and mail them home, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
So Jason, how does it feel to have a snack in reception?
Small taste of home.
Small comforts of home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got up top of this, on top of this ridge, and there's a couple bars of Verizon service up here. Some pretty awesome views. Good spot for water and a snack.
Yeah.
All right, we're officially entering Crater Lake National Park. This is where permits are required, according to the sign. Do you have your permit?
No.
Lies. There it is. You see it?
What?
The deer. Yeah, he's just playing in the snow. Jeez. He took off quick.
That's cool.
That's funny. We have a big announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, you know what it is?
Mile 100. on the
Mile
PCT.
100. That's right. We've gone officially 100 miles on the PCT. It's taken us 10 days of hiking to do that. It's about 10 miles a day. That's what we planned on doing to start.
Yep.
So yeah, we're just on top of the 100-mile mark right now. It feels really awesome. Big mile marker for us, and we just wanted to let you all know. So 834 miles left to go.
Oh, yeah.
100 miles. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Let's let people walk over that now. Dabbing. So we're, what, a couple miles from Crater Lake? And we have hit a lot of snow. It's pretty much nothing but snow, and then yeah, a little bit of path and more snow. It's kind of fun, but a little sketchy in places. I'm not used to walking on snow in tennis shoes or hiking shoes. Had to put the old sunglasses on because it was so bright off this snow. Good way to go snowblind. It's so weird because my feet feel the cold of the snow, and yet I'm sweating like crazy because it's so hot outside. I didn't expect there to be this much snow at all. And I'm kind of glad there is, though. I mean, I do most of my winter camping videos all the way until early mid-June. Most of the places I go are around the 5,000 foot elevation mark, but this is around 6,000, 6,500. And apparently they got a lot more snow here this year than over by where I live in Oregon. We used to live. So it's been slow to melt. But yeah, it's gorgeous. About a half mile from Mazama Village. Jason's up ahead of me by about a quarter mile. He's hurting really bad. And the closer we get to the lodge, the faster he goes. He wants to get it over with. Can't say that I blame him. It's gonna be nice to have a shower and a hot meal. So hopefully he doesn't get lost on the way over there. He'll be fine. This is our campsite at Mazama Village Campground. Jason's over here bundled up like there's a rainstorm. Why?
Can't see it now.
And why are you doing that? Mosquitoes?
Yeah.
He's worried about mosquitoes. There are a few. Got bear box. We're gonna have a fire tonight. I actually allow fires here. And we bought s'mores. All sorts of goodies. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Relax, sleep out under the stars just like we're used to.
Oh, yeah.
So, what do you think of the trip so far?
That's good.
We didn't record much yesterday once we got into town, or into the village, because we were tired, we were hungry, and we just wanted to rest. So we ate dinner, took showers, and then we just relaxed this morning. We actually got a cabin yesterday too. We were lucky enough to get a cabin somehow. Someone had canceled, but today we moved to an actual campsite, and we'll be here until for today, tomorrow, and then we leave Wednesday morning. So we actually are taking 2 full days off.
Yeah.
We need that to recover.
Mm-hmm.
Our legs were pretty tired. I had a resupply box shipped here, well, 2 of them, one for each of us, with way too much food. I had 11 days supply of food for each of us, and I think we got we narrowed it down to what, 8 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're planning on increasing our mileage, and also we just have been packing way too much food in the first place, so we trimmed it down quite a bit. Should be a lot more manageable.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. So we're just gonna relax here for the next couple days. Tomorrow we're going up to the crater rim to look into the lake, and there's also a gift shop up there, another restaurant, and we're just gonna check that out. Spend the day. Maybe, hopefully, I hear the Wi-Fi is better up there on the hill, so hopefully I
The
can
first
upload a
video.
video, part 1.
Well,
I'm gonna try.
did you get this video all finished up?
No, I'm editing the second one. I spent about 6 hours today editing the part 2. I don't know if I'll finish it tomorrow or not, but it'll be pretty close. If Wi-Fi doesn't work here for uploading, then our next shot is at a place called Shelter Cove Resort. Again, I don't know if the Wi-Fi is good enough there, so we might have to wait till we get all the way to Bend, Oregon, or Sisters, Oregon, which would be at the end of July. So I hope that isn't the case, because I really want to get these videos out to you guys, but this kind of is what it is. There's no Wi-Fi out here in these trees.
But I don't think you want to try to use data to upload a YouTube video.
We don't even have cellular data, so yeah, that's where we're at right now, and we're just gonna enjoy ourselves, and we will catch you guys tomorrow up at the rim.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye-bye. We'll show you the wizards.
The Wizard Island. There we go.
Now the mosquitoes are going away.
Yep. Yeah, once they get that smoke, it spooks them, scares them right out.